We have a good friend of ours who recently sunk his boat down in Lake Powell. In fact, the boat is currently still sinking. Hit a rock, sitting on a shelf, brand new, like $250,000 pontoon surf boat. Unfortunate situation. We are rushing down there on Father's Day to try to save these guys. Good fish.
Oh yeah.
I need some shade.
Conflict of Nations is a free online player versus player strategy game. You can choose a real country to lead in a modern global warfare. You can fight up to 128 other players in real time. Those games can take up to 2 weeks. Die!
Declare war to your neighbors or foreign alliances with other players.
You can get a bunch of different units to build your army and take over the world. Jets, tanks, submarines, you name it. You can get it, you can build it.
Choose a real country to lead in modern global warfare.
Another thing I love is you can play on the same account whether it's on your PC or your mobile. And you can get an exclusive gift by clicking the link in the description below. You get 13,000 gold and 1 month of premium subscription for free. But that offer is only available for 30 days. Click the link in the description, choose your country, and fight your way to victory. You!
I don't know, it's called mystery meat. Well, you just nuke it so much that it doesn't really matter anymore.
They don't have baskets. It's time. We're here. We made it. A long night. Got some sleep. Skeeter ran out of fuel at 2 a.m. in the middle of nowhere. But we're here. And we're ready to party. Beautiful day in Lake Powell. The water's coming up like a foot a day right now. This place is heaven on earth, guys. And this boat is one of my favorite vehicles to operate. Right up there with the Black Hawk and some of the other helicopters. It's pretty sweet. So, decided to go get some work done.
Hey, like and subscribe!
There you go.
Nice, buddy. We've got probably about a 30, 45 minute boat ride.
I don't know what this thing is right here on the side. It's leaking right here. Something on this engine right here.
Yeah, we got a leak. The boat wasn't running very fast. Not nearly as fast as it's supposed to. So I wanted to open the engine compartment and see what was going on. We got a lot of water in here, which means it's leaking somewhere.
It's this.
The bilge pump's not running. I don't see anything bilging over. They're definitely not working right now.
I can see one not working, but there's two back here. I'm just holding the pump to see if it'll even turn. So hot. It's like a big plate cover behind this unit that runs all the water, and it's pulled out a little bit, and it's spewing just water when you turn this engine on. So I don't know. It's hot, and I don't have a really good access to it. Whew. I don't know if I can fix it here.
Part of the intake manifold looks like.
It's spewing out and shooting right into this engine right here. If I had like a really long clamp, maybe I could.
Oh, here we go.
The clamp.
12 volt breaker was off.
Oh. I just want to see if it'll start leaking. Yeah, it's more than one spot. It's all over.
A bolt on the end of it that sandwiches that together. Gotta get Old Glory flying. Top priority.
Lose the plug?
Yeah.
Nice and tight. Well, we just got that piece that I took off is like a valve for drainage, and it was hidden behind one of the hoses, and it looks like it had just a buildup, and we've been running, I guess, probably with the pieces missing, and apparently it just, the gunk that was keeping it from leaking just gave way and started leaking. But the other thing was there's two plates down underneath where the water goes into the intake. For some reason, the two bolts on either side were completely loose, so it was just spewing all the water being pumped by the engine right into the bottom of the boat. But I was able to tighten those up, and they're not leaking now.
All right, we're here. We made it. Took us a little longer to get up lake than expected, but things happen. First trip of the season, kind of always happens, but as you can see, their brand new $200,000+ surf pontoon is literally just sitting there in bad shape. So we're gonna get her out of there.
Hi buddy, how are you?
Yeah, the propeller's toasted, and then where the rudder is, it broke like 3 feet into the rocks, so the rudder's like 1.5 feet down.
We sunk it strategically.
I saw that. That was a great spot.
So we started on the far high edge. We're on the far low edge. Like at any given moment, this
tumble
thing
off.
goes right
Okay.
to the bottom.
Whoa, look at the Wizards beach bod.
If I was any wider, I'd probably reflect back to Jupiter.
I think there's a mermaid in the water.
You guys see this? Basically, there's a rock kind of formation that comes out from the shore right there, and it's just this thin little island, and it just wasn't quite deep enough, and so it ripped the rudder out the bottom of the boat, which created a hole. They sunk it strategically. First things first, we got to get anchored. We got to get nice and stable right here, because this is our work platform. These big airbags have a lot of lifting power, and you don't have to run very much pressure. In fact, they're like 5 PSI max. This is a really nice setup.
Okay, so there's 2 anchors coming off this, 1, 2. They're not doing much for this boat.
Okay.
So if I disconnect those,
Then we can hook on there.
at least one so I have some room.
Okay.
Did we get fuel?
I think I did.
Filling up?
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Coming up. carabiner, right?
That was carabiner.
Carabiner failed. Grab those small chains. We're gonna chain from the cleats of this boat to the cleats of our boat as high as we can. Everybody clear of the water? Everyone's out of the water? I'm taking us to the beach.
I don't care if you care where it's on.
Right now we are running a sling right underneath the boat.
Is she on the ground? Get it like right here.
Just over a little bit.
3, 4, 5. What do you need?
Yeah. This is gonna go.
I think they ripped. They ripped because they were pulling at a funny angle. Because they were folded over each other.
Something there for you.
Let's unhook our chains, unhook our ropes. I'm gonna spin around, grab the back side of that, push it into the sand.
Can you come over more this way?
No, I can't move anymore.
Okay, all right.
She's beached.
All right.
So let's get the manifold back on, get these bags disconnected, and then we'll winch it. From there, we could actually put the bags all the way underneath and basically lift it with the bags, tether them together.
Tie them.
Yeah, like just right next to each other. It'll lift the whole thing out of the water. I like it. It's time to break out the winch. The old mile marker winch. This bad boy has saved us many times. Pulled my body up from 100 feet deep with no airbags. So we're gonna use it to prop the back of this boat up and try to get it above the water line so we can start working on pumping it. Unfortunately, we are in a tumbleweed patch over here, so it's not nearly as fun to work on anymore. Okay, just pull them in. Actually, Al, just put the hook for the winch in that strap right there. The one that you just dropped? There you go, yeah. We are close to getting it above the water line, but I'm thinking we're gonna have to run the bags again in a cradle. There's no way around
Yeah,
it.
right here there's a big hole on this side, so there's nothing here. On this side, you're on a rock. Basically,
There's a
rock.
big hole over there. Yeah.
Can we run?
If you can pull it back, like Alan says, to get it out away from these rocks.
We can't pull it back because then it'll sink.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna let these bags fill up, and then we'll see what happens. So I feel good about this. It's coming up. Looking good. All right, day 2 of the boat recovery. Ran out of daylight yesterday, and it was a new moon, so it was super dark, which means we didn't go back out. The boat is currently floating about 6 inches below the water line, so it's stabilized, stayed there all night. We're gonna go fill up the rest of the bags, relocate the front and the rear bags, and hopefully get it above the water line, start pumping water out of it. If for some reason it continues to fight us today, then we're just gonna slowly drag it back to the dock on the airbags the way it is, and it'll be a really long ride, but it'll get there eventually. So that's the plan, but I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get it above the water line. If we can get the whole patch underneath and keep the water pumped out of it, then we should be good to go. There she is. All right, let's get a couple of lengths of hose from the, let's get that compressor, or the compressor on the back deck. gonna go well. The boat is floating right now with the 2 big ones on each side. And then we're gonna move these ones, one to the middle of the rear, one to the middle of the front. That should lift everything just above the water line so we can start pumping, because we only have about 6 inches to go before it'll start actually pumping the water out. So I feel good about it. But we have to get better hook points now, because we found that the hook point and the angle and how far we can get the bag down and connected to the boat is really the key. So we're gonna take our time, make sure the hook points are done right, and we should be good to go. Woo, she's up. Hold on. Uh-oh.
You want to try to use the winch and pull it up onto the bar here? If we get the
Not a shallow bar. We need a steep embankment. Let's get a couple slings off the front so we have a good pull point and see how it pulls.
Yeah.
If we can start idling and moving. And
We can idle this thing at even 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Just chill, just put up our lawn chairs and chill.
Yeah.
But I do not want to see us get out in the middle and have bags rip off.
I'm gonna spin this boat around. Hook that to that cleat right now, Skeeter.
We have a grand plan. It's gonna be super easy.
And it is, because all of our shitty plans are out of our system.
Yeah.
Got those all gone.
Well, we've mentioned this plan at the beginning. We're like, well, eventually we might have to do this.
Just drag it, yeah. Usually.
That's how the plans usually go.
I mean, really, we wanted to see if we could pump the water out, and there was a chance we could have, but man, I think we still might be able to here in a minute. We're getting that boat above water better
Are you
now.
still on the cleat?
it always is so hopeful.
You want to get over a little bit? Push you over.
This looks perfect. It really is like this all.
Yeah.
So we found a little pocket here where the water kind of crosses through a little gap, and it actually looks like it's the perfect little ramp for us to be able to cradle this boat and pull it from the other side with this boat, get the bow up high enough while the stern is still low enough to be able to lift with the airbags. That's going to give us an opportunity to lift the boat out of the water and pump it.
What happens when you lose your 2 hats?
Is that a zip tie?
Yeah.
All right, see that? That's what we're trying to pump out, because even though this looks like a pontoon boat, it's a mono hull. So it's all one big hull, which is full of water and stuff. So as soon as we're able to get that pumped out, the water level's gonna rise, and then we're gonna be able to find the damage point and be able to just put some Flex Seal or whatever we can find in there and keep water from coming in, or at least slow it down. So the plan probably is gonna be to slow down the leak coming in, keep the trash pump running in here all day to keep up with whatever's coming in, and then pull it back to the marina like that. Same thing we do with my Pavati, essentially. We're officially above the water line. Let me show you. Peek your head right back down in that corner right there. You see the aluminum frame of the top of the deck of the engine compartment, and the water's below it. So between the airbags lifting in the rear, the pump pumping it out, you can feel the boat leveling out fast. Look how quick that's dropping. Hell yeah. The compartment is now completely dry. Above the water line.
We're floating!
Floating and boating. So we've got a pretty good sized hole in the back of the transom. The aluminum peeled away where the hook is, and it's coming in pretty aggressively there. Luckily we got 2 pumps that can outrun it, We're gonna try to hammer the hole back together the best we can to try to close the gap.
So what's our new situation here?
We got a hole, a big hole in the bottom of the boat where there's like a fin down there, and it got pushed up, it pushed the hole in. It's a big 4-inch hole, so we gotta try to pull that fin back down to be able to get the hole sealed up. And in order to get to that, we gotta figure out how to pull it down or flip the boat over so we can work on it. Not ideal. Let's try to get it tipped up on its side.
It's going down.
We're gonna let it roll a little bit.
Yeah, I got you.
Boat's upside down. I don't know what else to tell you. It was right side up. Now it's upside down.
We're so close. We're gonna fix it.
You need to stop saying that. I think it's a bad luck charm.
I have completely lost all sense of reason, and I'm just gonna go hamburger now.
Maddox, do you have a dry shirt in there or anything?
Things just got exciting. Yeah. So unhook the winch, get my boat ready to move to the other side. I'm gonna drag the ass end over. Tell you what, that's the moment we all live for right there. You never know whether it's gonna be done in an hour or 2 days, like in this case, but having that boat flip over with the bottom all patched up, it's a good feeling. And it landed on a shelf instead of going to the abyss, which is also a bonus. So we don't really need the airbags. We're not relying on them as much anymore because we're gonna get the ass end pulled out into the water, pump the rest of the water out of it, and she should be able to float as we tow her back to the marina. It's gratifying. And it just so happened to happen at like golden hour too. So these shots of us rolling back are gonna be sexy.
Conflict of Nations is a free online player versus player strategy game. You can get a bunch of different units to build your army and take over the world. And you can get an exclusive gift by clicking the link in the description below. You get 13,000 gold and 1 month of premium subscription for free. But that offer is only available for 30 days. Click the link in the description, choose your country, and fight your way to victory. You!